Welcome to Geo Virtual Learning channel. In this video, I will discuss about time series analysis and the methods by which the time series data are represented. The methods are least square method, semi-average method, moving average method. I've already made a video about the least square method. Today, I'll discuss about the semi-average method and moving average method. Semi-average method. The semi-average method is employed when a straight line appears to be an adequate expression of trend. This method is very simple and relatively objective as a freehand method. In this method, we can find the solution of a secular trend. For example, we can take year on x-axis and data of production on y-axis. Now make the original graph by plotting points on graph paper with time and value pairs. After plotting original data, we can calculate the trend line. In this method, we have to classify the time series data into two equal parts with respect to time and then calculate averages for each half. Suppose if we have 10 years data, then we divide it into 5 to 5 years, and then we will calculate the first 5-year average and the next 5-year average. After this, we have to plot these on the graph paper. We need to join these points together through a straight line which shows the trend. The trend value can then be read from the graph corresponding to each time period. If the data is for uneven number of years, it is easily divided into two halves with respect to time. But if the data is for an old number of years, then the year at the middle of the time series is left or omit, and the two halves are constituted with the period on each side of the mid-year and follow the same process. Let's start with an example. The question given here that draw a trend line by semi-average method with the following data. You see there is a year and production. There are 6 years, that is from 1996 to 2001, and production in ton. Now the calculation table for semi-average method. You see there are 6 years and production in ton already given in question. Now you have to find out the semi-average method. First, you divide the total period into two halves, and in case of first half, simply add the production for the year, that is 1996, 97 and 1998, and divided by 3, that is 206 divided 3, and finally you have to find out the semi-average, that is 68.67. In this way, you have to find out the semi-average of the second half, that is 74 plus 85 plus 88 divided by 3, that is 247 divided by 3. It gives the result of semi-average 82.33. So we got 2 points. One is 68.67 for first half, and another point is 82.33 for the second half. And the year, semi-average year, that is the middle year of the first half, that is 1997, and the middle year for second half, that is 2000. So using these points, you have to plot the data, and by joining these points, you can obtain the required trend line. So in case of plotting, first you have to draw the actual data line on the basis of the raw data that is given in the question, year and the production in ton. And using the year represent by the x-axis, and the ton production in ton represents by the y-axis. When you plot, you can get this type of data. This is known as actual data line. And when you plot the 2 points, that is semi-average point 68.67 first point and 82.33, that is the second point. When you joining these 2 points, you can get the trend line. In this way, you can represent the time series data by semi-average methods. Now I will discuss about the moving average methods. So moving average method uses the concept of ironing out the fluctuation of the data by taking the means. It measures the trend by eliminating the changes or the variation by means of a moving average. The simplest of the mean used for the measurement of the trend is the arithmetic mean, arithmetic average. The method of moving average is quite common in economic and business statistics. A moving average is a series of averages calculated for a certain period of time, 12 months, 3 years or 5 years. A 12-month average is influenced by seasonal fluctuations. Hence, for agricultural statistics, moving averages are calculated for 3 years or 5 years as they offset the season and yearly fluctuation. Let's start with an example. Here question given is calculated the 5-yearly moving average from the following data. You see in the data there is 8 years and sales by 1000 rupees is given here, and you have to calculate the moving average using this data. So these are the calculation table for 5-year moving average, and the year, first column represent year and second column represent the sales. This year and sales already given in the question, and you have to find out the 5-year moving total and lastly 5-year moving average. In calculating the first 5-year moving average, you have to calculate the average sale for the year 2001 to 2005, 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005, and the result you have to put in the middle of the period, that is 2003, and the average and the result, total result, moving average total, that is 652. When you got average, it gives the result of 130.4. In this way, the second moving total you can calculate it from the 2002 year to 2006 years, and the data you have to put in the row against the 2004 column because it is the middle year, and it gives the result of 659, and when you got do average, it gives the result of 131.8. In this way, you have to find out the 5-year moving average, and it gives the result. In case of this question, it gives the result 4 points, that is 130.4 in case of 2003 year. Second one is 131.8 in the year of 2004. Third one is 134.8 in the year of 2005, and last one is 137 in the year of 2006. In case of plotting, you have to draw the actual data line with the help of year and cell. So you see this line represent the actual trend line, and this trend line is made on the basis of the year and cell. Here year represented by the x-axis and cell represented by the y-axis, and by the 4 points, that is the moving average points, there is 4 points. When you plot the data in corresponding with the year, that is first moving average year is 2003 and you plot the data, and second is 2004, you plot the data, and third is 2005, you have to plot the data at that point, and in case of 2006, when you joining these points, you will obtain the required trend line. So in this way, you can represent the time series data by moving average method. Hope you can understand. You can share and subscribe my channel for getting the notification of more videos when I upload the same.